What is up, Future Millionaires? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Ellie, aka Ellie Talks Money. And you know that over here, I am all about sharing with you guys how to start and scale businesses so that you can build wealth, okay? So we talk about all that here on the channel. And in today's video, I want to share with you guys how you can turn your idea into income, okay? You guys have a ton of great ideas out there and they're stuck in the idea phase when they need to be making you some money. So we're gonna go over a few creative ways that you can do that ASAP so you can start generating some additional income now, all right? Grab a notebook, grab a pen, and let's get into these gems.
Ellie talks money to create them better days. Business, money, life, the Ellie way.
All right, y'all, welcome back into the video. So let's dive right into it. Turning your idea into income so you can actually start to make money from it. So let's say you have a great idea to sell your art. Maybe you have an idea to show people how to cook vegan food. Maybe your idea is helping women understand how to grow out their hair after childbirth. You've got tons of ideas, but you're not quite sure, like, how do I make money from this, right? This is a question I asked myself for a long time until I started my business, so I can definitely relate if you are asking yourself that same question. So one of the things that I want you to understand is that, number one, the first and best way, in my opinion, to turn your idea into income is to create a digital product. So when I'm saying a digital product, I don't mean you need to go and create a 5-hour-long course. You can start with an ebook that you can sell through social media and as well that you can sell on Amazon. So I want you to write down this company called BookBolt. BookBolt is really cool, actually. So you guys know about Canva and etc. But what I love about BookBolt is that you can literally design the whole book in the website. So the cover art, the lines, right? If you want to make a planner and have it have lines, you can totally design all of that right in there. You can also customize the front and the back. You can do your mock-up images, and it syncs right with Amazon so that if you do want to sell this product on Amazon KDP, which is essentially the, bookstore or Kindle side of Amazon, then it's formatted to go there, immediately. You just wait for your Amazon KDP approval, and then people can actually search your book on Amazon and buy it. And of course, you get paid royalties. So just last week, I received an Amazon royalty payment through KDP, and it was so exciting, Of course, I have a business and I make money in other ways, but to see that I have this additional, stream of income coming through was just like, okay. Okay. So if I can do it, you can absolutely do it too. So thinking about creating your ebook or digital product, going back to some of the ideas we mentioned, if you want to help women grow out their hair after giving birth, dealing with postpartum shedding, then one of the first things you want to do is create an ebook or create some sort of guide that educates women on what causes the shedding, what they can do prior to giving birth, if that's still applicable, and then of course steps that they can take afterwards to thicken up their hair, to grow it back, and to ultimately prevent this from happening again. And what I want you to realize is that when you create this product, put it at the link in your bio on your social media pages, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and create content, people will come and buy, right? Because what I want you to know is that there are so many people who are stuck in that position of, hair being lost, shedding, the stress, and they don't know how to get to the other side. And so if you create that content so that you can market your product and people start to know about it, one person buys, then 3 people buy, then 10 people buy. And at a $20 price point for that book, 10 people buying is an extra $200. And imagine if that happens in a week. That's an extra $200 a week. Then over a course of a month, that's almost $1,000. And once you can make $10 off of something, you can repeat that process and make that $10 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times, and etc. So that's always the concept that I want you to apply to that. Now, one of the second ways that you can turn your idea into income is to have a service-based business. So maybe you are really great at giving massages, maybe you are a great trainer, maybe you love tutoring kids, whatever the case might be. People will book you for your product or service when they know about your product or service. So one of the first ways you want to turn a service-based business or a service-based idea into income is by, number one, designing a simple landing page. So you want to hire someone on Fiverr, Fiverr.com, to design a landing page for you that is integrated with Stripe or Shopify so that people can actually add your service to the cart, pay for it right there, and then of course that connects you over to them so you can perform the service. But you want to have a way and ability for people to pay you for this online, preferably, so that then you are able to start doing the service and actually getting paid for it. And so hiring someone on Fiverr or any other site similar to that shouldn't cost you any more than $150 to design a simple website page that has your product, has your offer or your service embedded for people to go and buy. And again, it's all about driving traffic to it. Much of the time, the reason why businesses do not achieve the revenue they want is only because people don't know about the business. So in order for people to flow you their money, they have to know what your business is doing, right? One of my favorite quotes is, if they don't know you, they cannot flow you. So a big part of your mission and scaling and starting this business or turning your idea into income is making sure people know about it. Because when they know about it and it solves their problem, they'll definitely do it. One of the last ways that you can turn your idea into income is to take a cute graphic or quote you have in mind, put it on a t-shirt, and boom, sell it online. Literally, one of my favorite things, I remember when that song WAP by Cardi B came out, instead of, actually referring to it as WAP, which we know what that is, I changed the letters to say wealthy, wealth, assets, property. I got that WAP, right? You get what I'm saying? And I just put it on a printful in Teespring and started to sell it on Shopify. And I think I made this was, back in 2020, but I think I made $200 in the first few days. So I was like, oh, this is before I had a lot of followers, before my business really started. But that's another way to turn your idea into income, because if you think it's interesting or funny, there's going to be a niche of people who also think the same. All right. So I want you guys to comment below, what ideas do you have? And which of these do you want to turn into income? And what have you tried in the past that either has worked out or hasn't? And let me know how I can help. So comment below if I should do a part 2 as well, and let's get into the next video. Bye.